What is up, gamers? And welcome back to another episode of New Game Plus. As always, I'm your host, Amanda Cunningham, joined with me by my trusty co-host, AJ Tonari,
Aloha gamers.
and our wonderful and trusty producer, Ryan Cunningham. His camera is actually not working this week, but he is still with us, right,
Yeah,
Ryan?
in spirit.
I am right here. Aloha, gamers.
Aloha.
As Amanda said, camera isn't working. Just gonna go for maximum chill. Still gonna be here. Still gonna yell at AJ and Amanda.
Don't fret, friends. He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
As
Yes,
a little disembodied voice.
I
in your
am
heart.
just like the ghost of Christmas past, present, future, whatever. I'm a ghost.
Yeah.
All
Ryan
right.
actually died before filming, so
Yeah, I did. I
He
did.
had a rough one. It's
Mhm.
okay. All right,
I
gamers.
hope you guys are having fun, making fun of me.
Yeah, he's gonna
My
haunt
camera
us,
not
AJ.
oh no.
I want to back out.
All
Back
right,
out.
bad bit.
Hey, nice crowns there.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
So, before we get into anything, and you're probably wondering, why are we wearing these ridiculous tiaras?
Amanda, I'm wondering the same thing.
That's a happy birthday. Well, last week was AJ's birthday, and yesterday was my birthday.
Yeah.
So we figured we would,
Have a
just-
little birthday bash.
yeah, get the confetti and the party poppers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we figured we would just show off, be like, happy birthday.
Have a little fun, celebrate this jolly old time of the year. But enough of that.
Yeah,
We're professionals after all.
let's get
Guys,
into the real nitty gritty.
Guys, I didn't get the cake.
Oh,
There's no cake here.
Oh.
I'm
I was
sorry.
promised cake, so I have no incentive to be here. But I'll do it just for you guys.
I'm not. I'm leaving. I want cake. I was
Was
told cake would be here, and now it won't be. So what am I supposed to eat after we're done?
Man, you
I don't
can't
know.
just
It
leave me
wasn't my
hanging.
job. I wasn't
AJ.
supposed
Ryan
to get the
died
cake.
on the way here, so how do you expect him to get a cake?
I know. What?
On
Do
the
you believe this? No,
No. The cake is somewhere in the
no,
street.
don't
It's
you-
okay,
don't-
because
no.
he was gonna go get the cake.
Yeah. I died for the cake. I died for the cake. You know what?
That's
birthday,
the lore
guys.
of this episode. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank
it's
you.
a thought that counts.
It's a
It
thought
is.
that counts.
Anyway,
Anyway, back
Let's
to
get on with the show.
yes. Let's get to business. So this week, well, I'm gonna put a disclaimer first. AJ and I are in no way experts at this. We may claim
No.
we are experts at games and video, like gaming in general, but when it comes to equipment, we
not
are,
our forte.
Yeah, not our forte. So this week we are going to be discussing streamer equipment and PC equipment. If you are looking to build your own PC,
Yeah.
or maybe get into streaming,
Or PC
so-
gaming.
exactly.
Either, yeah.
So we are just gonna go give a rundown of brands that we think might be really good in quality and performance and everything in between. So
Yeah.
AJ, let's dive right into this.
I agree, Amanda. So starting off, the most important thing you need if you want to start streaming games or playing computer games is a quality computer that can handle both your streaming needs as well as your gaming needs. And it's vital that you get something that can do both simultaneously while also not suffering from poor performance. Because, you want the highest of quality to be shown to your audience. Just like here at New Game Plus, we want the best for you, ladies
Yeah,
and
we
gentlemen.
want the best for you. I mean, you are our viewers, and we want nothing but the best.
Exactly. We're doing this all for you. Keep that in mind. Now, some popular recommendations of starter PCs come in the form of the HP ProDesk 400G5 Micro Tower. This is the perfect affordable PC for beginners or for those who don't see themselves worrying about performance too much. There's also a micro tower, as mentioned previously, which makes it very easy to place and keep out of the way. I usually see this guy run about $580, $600, which is a great price for an entry-level PC. Some specifications: it comes with the Intel Core i7-8700 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, as well as 256 gigs of storage, and an AMD RX 550 graphics card. So,
Yeah,
it's
that's good.
yeah, certainly affordable. It'll get the job done, but you don't expect your games to run to their max potential. Be careful not to overclock, because it can be very limited in its performance. Next up, we have the Dell G5 Gaming Desktop. Now, we're moving up a price tier here. This is about like your mid-level PC. You have the Dell G5 Gaming Desktop. This is a mid-level PC. Still a great choice for beginners, but it also tops the micro tower in performance. But you're still going to have to shell out a little more for these improvements. Prices of the G5 vary, with common prices ranging from $950 to $1,500, depending on the specs, like the deal, where you get it from. But it's definitely worth it because this PC can stream in full high quality 1080p for many hours. The cheapest and most basic model comes with an Intel Core i5 10400F processor, 8 gigs of RAM, as well as 256 gigs of storage, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1600 Super Graphics card. It's all around a solid PC with great performance that backs up the higher price range. And there are a lot of avenues you can go to when buying a gaming or streaming PC, but these two are a couple of recommendations for those who are looking for something simple to start with. There are definitely better options out there, but the better the PC is, the more expensive it gets. So just find something that suits your specifications and your price range. And there's also the option of building your own PC, which we have zero idea how to do.
Absolutely, like no idea. I would be scared to go near one because I'd probably plug in something wrong and it'd blow up in my face.
Exactly. So that may deter those who are just getting into it. So definitely for the more advanced crowd, that's for you.
Yeah.
We
AJ.
stick to console. What's up, Ryan?
Godspeed. Yeah, we do stick to
AJ,
console.
I'd like to ask for some help. Do you want to help me build a PC?
I would love to help you, but you just got to be prepared for it to not work.
Yeah, like optimal
AJ, you gotta
performance
have
would
some
be
more
0.
confidence in yourself.
Dude, I'm not a handyman.
AJ would have all the utensils and it'd be like, where does it go?
I got caveman brain. I see a hammer. I'll just like bash something.
He'd try to
it's
like,
not gonna go well.
He would try to fit a circle into a square. It just
Yeah, dude.
wouldn't
I never
work.
graduated preschool.
How did you get here?
He got here on pure luck.
How did you get here then?
It's called a scholarship, Ryan. I was pretty good at finger paints back in my day.
I didn't think they gave scholarships for finger painting.
And Newman University, man, they're very diverse and accepting.
And he was good at basket weaving too.
Is that a common thing? Preschoolers basket weave?
Dude, you probably had
AJ, we're
like
talking
the
about
coolest looking
PCs.
smock.
I don't know.
Well, we
When
are
you
talking
finger
about
painted.
PCs.
Oh my gosh.
All right, the basket weaver master, AJ
That's
Gennari,
me.
with a minor in finger painting.
I'll see you all in May when I graduate.
It's the next Picasso. All right.
Michelangelo, is this you?
Michelangelo who?
Michelangelo.
Oh my god.
Let's continue with the show.
All right, fair enough. Now, while PCs are all well and good, it is physically impossible to play or stream any games without the use of a monitor.
Could you imagine not having a monitor?
Like, just get in the PC. What'd you think? Is that's it? No. Wake up, get with the program. This is New Game Plus, people. Come on. Now, monitors are a vital part of the streaming experience, but not in the terms of quality for your audience, but in terms of quality for yourself. It's vital to make sure that your streaming experience is just as quality as the experience you're providing over the internet. Some monitor recommendations that come from us are in the form of the AOC G2 series curved monitor. This monitor is on the more affordable side with great specs to back it up. It is also curved, which not only gives you a sense of entitlement and superiority, but also helps give you a wider field of view for competitive games.
Yeah, it's about status. So if you have a curved monitor,
You're winning
good
in
to go,
life.
dude.
Pretty much.
You're winning, dude. You're winning the game.
Yeah, all those TF2 players, you know what I'm saying? TF2, anybody?
No. No.
I don't think any one of them are there, AJ.
That's
I
a
don't
shame.
think TF2 are here.
You know, the game from 2007, it died too soon. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
All right,
So
we're
moment
going
of
to start
silence. Hold
a
on.
petition
Moment of
to start
silence.
this up.
Bring it
Moment
back.
of silence for it.
TF2. Anyway, this monitor has 2 HDMI inputs with a refresh rate of 165 hertz, a 1 millisecond response time, and a resolution of 1920 by 1080.
Revolution.
Yeah, the computer will revolt against the French. Great all around. You heard of the Red Death? This is the it's. I guess it is the Red Death. Look at that.
AJ, you're killing the game here, dude.
Oh man, I'm on fire today.
All right.
Now this is an all-around great monitor set at an affordable price.
Like the Red Dead Resolution.
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Dead Resolution.
Yeah, Red Dead Resolution.
Can't wait for that DLC.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
I, of course, didn't come up with that by myself at all.
No.
Our fantastic intern back here.
Yeah.
Oh, shouts to our
give
intern
it up
Fataday.
to our
Yeah, give it to
intern
our intern
Fataday.
Yeah, we would love to show you, but Ryan's camera is broken, so
Yeah.
just imagine what he looks like. He's very handsome,
He's
I can assure you.
Okay. Let's.
An all-around great monitor set at an affordable price that's perfect for your personal gaming needs. Now you can even go with the classic setup of dual monitors for only $500, which is a great deal.
That's very, very good.
Next up, we have the Alienware 2720 HF FreeSync monitor. Now, this next one is a bit more on the pricey side, but just like anything in life, it has better specs to warrant the increase. This monitor goes for about $460, but can go for less on sale. But just like the AOC prices, yeah, prices vary. Probably staying on sale if you look hard enough. Best Buy, pretty good, I recommend. Included with this monitor are 2 HDMI inputs, a refresh rate of 240 hertz, a 1 millisecond response time, and a resolution of 1920 by 1080. No revolutions here. Aliens don't exist.
Yeah, it's oh
Yeah.
boy.
The specs and the brand are certainly what factor into the price increase, but both monitors are great choices for your gaming setup. Now, monitors, where would we be without them, fellas?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's the question of the century, dude.
Exactly.
No monitor, no life.
Exactly. I mean, just like PCs, we are in no way experts, but these are just some of the items we found that we thought would be helpful for those who are just looking to start. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to personal preference.
That's the big motto here.
Yeah.
Big personal preference. Because you could probably be listening to us and say these guys don't know what they're talking about,
And that would be a fair point.
and that would be a fair point.
But we are trying.
We are
for
trying our
you.
best. We are doing this just because we are farmers. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Fellas. Next up.
Oh, that went nowhere.
We are a professional gaming show.
We claim to be, at least.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Happy birthday, guys.
Whoa, it's
Happy
my birthday too?
Ryan, it could be.
Ryan, your birthday was earlier in June. It was June
Yeah,
20th.
right.
So yeah, Ryan did have a happy birthday tiara on, and so does Fataday.
Yeah.
We got it
They're
for the
on
whole
spirit.
gang. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does, but maximum chill, no camera. I'm dead.
And then we did throw them on the floor.
Went to get
when
the
we took
cake and I
them off.
We
died.
did throw them on. I think
Remember.
it was kind of, you had to, get into the professional mindset. We had
Yeah.
to.
See, we were talking about PC equipment.
No time for shenanigans.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, hats.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
We're
Alright,
talking about
we
the big
are-
stuff, like the PC and monitor are definitely essentials for your gaming experience, but there are also plenty of supplemental accessories to help make your setup that much better and appealing. So what better way to start with than keyboards? First up, we have... Now, keyboards are also a necessity for PC gaming, and while the basic model included with most PCs can get the job done, most of the time it doesn't feel as good or isn't that nice to look at. So here are a couple of gaming keyboards that will make you stand out or fit in among your streaming competition. First up, we have the Razer Synosa Chroma keyboard.
Ooh.
Again, we're starting with the cheapest option that still gets the job done. At a price range of $45 to $60, this keyboard is perfect for the beginner gamer that is not too picky about their keyboard.
And it lights up.
Yeah. You can't really get a gaming keyboard that doesn't light up rainbow.
That's true.
Now it comes with the bare essentials as well as a couple other neat features, such as Amanda mentioned, programmable RGB lighting, making it a must-buy for those who aren't worried about the extras. Next up, we have the Logitech G915 Lightspeed. This keyboard is for those of you who feel like a peasant who is restrained and tethered to the limits of wires. This is the best wireless keyboard on the market, with prices ranging from $200 to $250. But it makes up for the price with loads of features such as, again, RGB lighting, media controls, a great battery life, and lag-free wireless connection. Something you don't see every day, especially in the Smash Bros. Community, but it's keyboards, so you're not going to use that.
Yeah.
Don't know why I'm mentioning that.
It's okay. Smash had to get their moment of shine.
That's true. Shout out to Smash. Actually,
Yeah.
never mind.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Don't talk about you at all on the show.
No, not at all. I
More
don't know.
free promotion.
I don't know who that is.
Hate those guys.
Pokemon
Anyway.
who?
Lastly, we have the Big Kahuna. Now, this keyboard is massive and also expensive, but it'll probably be the last gaming keyboard that you need. Prices range again from $200 to $230, but this keyboard absolutely makes up for the price and quality alone.
It's huge.
Yeah, look at that thing.
God. Oh my god.
On top of features like RGB lighting, a detachable wrist rest, dedicated media controls, and a USB pass-through, it is also an incredibly well-made keyboard that is suitable for everyone's hand size and finger placement and just genuinely feels good to use. Now, while keyboards are a necessity, you don't really need the best of the best to help your streaming career. It certainly doesn't hurt to live a life of luxury, but again, you still don't really need it.
Yeah. Also, with keyboards like the wrist rest,
Mhm.
I feel like it's nice, but like how sometimes you're awkwardly like on the
Yeah.
keyboard. And like, you know what I mean? Like that dip right there might hurt the wrist. I don't know though. I've never used one.
Maybe got to buy one to find out.
Yeah, see again.
Yeah,
Not
$230.
professionals
Yeah.
as we mentioned. All right, well, continuing on with equipment. Now, AJ really did mention the nitty-gritty of everything, what you really, really need. So all this other stuff I'm going to be talking about might not be necessary, but we're going to talk about gaming chairs.
Yeah. Got to be comfy when you play games.
Exactly,
Yeah.
like we are.
Props to the esports for lending us their
Yes, thank
equipment.
you.
Mhm.
Much appreciated. All right, gamers. Now there are a lot of gaming chairs out there to choose from. And not only are there a lot of different companies who produce said gaming chairs, there are a ton of different styles that one company has for their customers to ensure they have the highest satisfaction of gaming. Now let's take a look at a few. All right, first up is Secret Lab Gaming Chairs, one of, if not the most popular gaming chair company. Well known for their Omega and Titan gaming chair styles. Even Forbes has praised this company's attention to detail and comfort, stating, quote, an amazing chair providing sublime fabric comfort and excellent back support.
Now,
End
if you
quote.
get like shouted out by Forbes magazine, you kind of made it in life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now you could sleep peacefully.
Yeah.
They just released a brand new line of gaming chairs titled Titan EVO 2022 series. It's so weird because they're still in 21, but like 2022 is close to
The
that
future
number.
is now. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
the future is now aliens. um, okay. There are different designs on the backs of these chairs, such as Dark Knight and House Stark for all of you Batman and Game of Thrones fans out there. Or if you're just a simple guy, the simple Titan symbol is also available. Now, prices for these bad boys run between $450 to $480. And the nice thing about these types of chairs is the fact that you get to choose which fabric you would like your chair to be made of between fabric and different styles of leather. Because, you know, some people don't like leather, some
Yeah.
people don't like fabric.
Gotta have the option.
Gotta have the option. So that's super good on Secret Labs part. Well, why don't we move right along? Next up is DX Racer. Now, DX Racer can be more towards the affordable side of gaming chairs if you save up, but they still can be pricey depending on which chair is for you. I'm sure if you watch any streamer on Twitch or YouTube, you probably have seen a chair with the backing of the DX Racer logo.
Yeah.
So there are, these are the only gaming chairs that I've personally sat in, and I can assure you, the comfort is top tier along with that sweet, sweet lumbar support for your back. So I highly recommend this company. Now, with the new year rolling in, there's new models to be launched. On their website, you have a list to choose from of which series of chair to look at and see what's what. There are pre-orders available now for the K series and the DX Racer Era on their website. There are chairs on sale on their website now with prices as low as $259, but most chairs run in the $300 to $499 range. Honestly, though, let's get real. Office chairs can be just as sustainable and comfortable, and they do last long. So do
True.
not feel pressure to have this top-of-the-line stuff because
You
could
don't
just-
need it.
Yeah,
Unless you really want that. Like,
unless you want
yeah.
the aesthetic or
Mhm.
really feeling like a gamer, you know?
Yeah.
All right, moving on, though, one thing that AJ didn't mention that is a necessity is your gaming mouse.
True.
So why don't we start with one of the most popular companies, Logitech. Okay, so probably one of their most popular gaming mice that they sell is the G502 model with amazing grip comfortability. However, this model does have 11 buttons on it, but they are easy to navigate, especially if you are a PC gamer and used to the gaming mice mechanics. I would not be one of those people.
11 buttons.
I would be clicking, I would break the computer if that was the case with 11 buttons. Another great thing about Logitech's gaming mice is that they are wire and wireless, so you can decide on which you prefer and are more
Yeah.
comfortable with. Because who wants to be dropped down with wire anymore?
I know. It limits your potential.
Yes,
you know?
seriously. Ugh. I know I said Logitech does have a bunch of accessories to shop for on their website and that we do only be looking at the gaming mice. However, I do feel it necessary to note that they do sell 2 streaming cameras that are available on their website. However, there are plenty of good quality cameras that are not stream specific, so don't worry too much on that. You could honestly just go on Amazon probably, look up a
Yeah.
camera.
Basic webcam.
Yeah, basic
Mhm.
webcam and have just as good quality.
Yeah.
So don't worry about the streaming aspect of it. All right, moving on. Razer is another great company known for their gaming mice. Now, while there are tons of different styles in the Razer gaming mouse arsenal, it is really about preference and what you, the gamer, are looking for. When surfing the Razer website, there are tons of options you can choose to filter your search, such as programmable buttons, weight, and color/design. And also, another cool thing is you can custom design your own mouse depending upon which style you choose.
Very
So,
cool. Very cool.
Definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah.
As always, these can get pricey, but they are definitely worth your dollar if you are searching for a gaming mouse that shows comfortability and proper gameplay action. And finally, how are you gonna let your stream know?
Hear your
Or
sultry,
your
beautiful voice.
Yeah, exactly. Microphones. This is the last piece of equipment that I would like to look at and talk about. Honestly, again, this is preference, and you can decide which sounds the best and which will work best for your buck, depending on what you are looking for. Now, there are tons of microphones, but I will look at two companies that are worthy of gracing your gaming setup. First up, probably one of the most popular microphone companies, Shure. There are a ton of different Shure microphones that you can get your hands on, and they all are worthy of the praise they receive, so you really have your pick of the litter. Disclaimer though, if you prefer an omnidirectional mic over a unidirectional mic, that is up to you, but just be cautious of the background noise that you may have if you choose an omnidirectional mic. Because
You don't want that.
yeah, you don't really
Yeah,
want that.
gotta be careful.
Yeah. And then next up, Blue microphone, and you're probably most familiar with Blue by their Snowball mic that is very popular. But they also have their Yeti mic that could very well help you along with your microphone needs. Now, while most Blue microphone products do not have an arm to attach your mic to, the stand is just as sustainable, so that is pure preference as to whether or not you would like a mic stand or a mic arm. Now, despite saying all this, if you cannot afford any of these mics or other ones you see, a simple podcast and mic from Amazon to start off with is more than okay. So do not feel
Yeah.
pressure to get these name brand microphones, PCs,
Yeah, anything.
mice, anything.
Pretty much.
So really,
Go
if
at your
you-
own pace.
Yeah, if you are
Yeah.
a beginner and you don't have that much money, you could you could do wonders with simple stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Also, do your own research. I mean, this is just like the basic bare bones stuff that we're putting out
Yeah.
here. There's so many different avenues and options to choose from for everything we've listed. Just a couple recommendations we found.
And thoughts
Again,
are worthy
not
to mention.
professionals.
yeah. So please do not hold us accountable
Mhm.
if we said something wrong. But yeah, so that's your PC/streaming equipment update.
Yeah, hope it was helpful. If
Yes.
it wasn't, sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I don't
We're
know.
trying our
Like,
best
comment,
over here.
subscribe.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go out and get myself a PC based off of your guys' recommendations.
Wow.
That's
Oh.
customer number one,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
woo! AJ, I think we just started a new company here, New Game
Yeah.
Plus.
Gaming equipment extraordinaire.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we could get like a logo going and everything.
True,
Can't
true.
we just add like ink at the end, like New Game Plus
Ink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
All right.
All right.
Stay tuned for that little endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone watching this, you just saw the birth of
Yeah.
a new gaming.
It's all
company.
alive.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, watch out, Amazon.
Yeah,
Come
Jeff
for you,
Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah. Better
Alright,
hold on to
guys.
your chair.
Can't run from us in space, loser.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
want to know something?
Yeah.
I think it's everybody's favorite section coming up next.
I think so too.
Ryan, you're right.
Whoa, what is this?
Whoa, slow
Ladies.
down.
And gentlemen, it is time for your favorite segment of mine. It is time for news. Fellas, first up, the Nintendo Giga Leak strikes back. Back in 2018, Nintendo faced the wrath of 4chan and had many canceled, archived, and beta projects leaked for all the world to see. Dubbed the Giga Leak by fans, this leak of information gained prominence in 2020, with many grand reveals being shown, such as beta Pokemon designs for Gold and Silver. But this leak has had a second wind of sorts as even more projects have been found, giving insight into potential Nintendo projects from the Wii and DS era.
Ooh,
Yeah, very cool.
wow.
Some standouts include a Zelda spin-off developed by Retro Studios that followed Sheik, a Pokemon pinball game on the DS.
Why not Pokemon Channel?
On the DS?
Oh no, I was talking over you when you said DS, so I didn't hear
Oh.
that. Well,
Well, it
pinball
could
games.
work.
Yeah, pinball's
Yeah.
cool.
We have a prototype design for the Wiimote, alternate titles for various games including Fire Emblem and Mario Dance Dance Revolution 2, and a Metroid game developed by Intelligent Systems, the same developers of the WarioWare and Paper Mario
Oh.
series. Yeah, that could have been cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Some very interesting and promising projects that sadly never saw the light of day, which is definitely a shame. And now, while the Metroid game would definitely get me hype, I think I lose it more for Mario DDR2.
Oh, because who wouldn't want another DDR
know.
game but Mario
Yeah.
style?
I mean, the moves this plump little Italian fellow can pull off is honestly impressive, and if I could see that one last time on updated hardware, I could die a happy man. Have you seen Mario DDR at all? Any footage from that?
No.
He goes
No.
absolutely nuts.
He
it's,
goes
it's
ham?
nasty on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
actually insane.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Next up, we have video game music that was played at the Olympics opening ceremony.
AJ, say this piece because when I lost my mind when I heard some of this stuff.
And I guess this kind of counts as like a little crossover between us when our little Olympic recap show run by our good friend Brylan.
Yeah, go watch
Yeah,
it. It's called the Tokyo
yeah.
2020 Olympic Games Show.
But not after you finish this first, then go.
Yeah, finish
Yeah.
this first. She does a great job.
Yeah. But who would have thought that we talk about sports on a gaming show? Like, am
Not
I
me.
right? I mean, but don't get too excited because I'm about to ruin it with my loser gamer knowledge. As a way for Japan to celebrate a huge part of their pop culture and history, Japan used various pieces of video game music during the opening Olympic ceremony. That's right, as each athlete made their entrance, music from Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger played to boost the hype that much more. This whole event kicked off with Erdrick's theme from Dragon Quest rearranged and reorchestrated for a live performance during the Parade of Nations. Now, I think this was a really cool way to open the ceremony, and it definitely included a major part of Japan's pop culture identity, as all the game music represented was developed by Japanese studios. These franchises included the aforementioned Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, and Dragon Quest, as well as Nier, Monster Hunter, Soul Calibur, and even Sonic the Hedgehog and Kingdom Hearts, which we talked about last week.
Oh,
hmm
all right. Listen, I will say I fell asleep like halfway through the Parade of Nations because I was really snoozed and I was just waiting for the U.S. to come out and
hmm
it was just taking forever. But when I was like half asleep and then all I hear is I think it was the Olympus theme from Kingdom Hearts and I stood up. I'm like, oh my god, it's Kingdom Hearts. I said, Jimmy, it's Kingdom Hearts. I couldn't pinpoint which world it was from, but I knew it was Kingdom
hmm
Hearts, and it was.
Yeah, I saw like tons of like tweets when I was like doing my research. Just like people just like getting so hyped about like the favorite like video game music.
Mm-hmm.
There was like the Final Fantasy Victory theme. The Sonic one was like Star Something Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the BBC weren't being like that cool about it. They were like, yeah, this is like music your children listen to. Ha ha ha. It was tea and crumpets, beans on toast. Because the BBC.
The return of beans on toast.
You can't escape it.
Cannot escape a cityscape.
Beans
Speaking of
on
which.
toast.
Now
Have
I
you ever
wasn't
had
planning
beans on
on
toast?
beans on toast.
Yeah, did you ever have it?
I have actually had it.
Is it good?
Oh, that's right. You did say
Yeah.
that. Oh, I
Um,
forgot about
Did you
that.
go to London?
no, I didn't go to London.
Oh.
We brought London to Philadelphia.
Yeah. It wants to get on a plane when you can bring it to Philly.
Exactly. I think that's not more like authentic beans on toast. I don't know what it is.
Cheesecake. I mean, cheesesteak. Who? Have
Beans
beans
on
on toast.
And never heard of her.
Never.
Never heard. Let's continue with the news.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't planning on watching the Olympics, but after the ceremony, I might have to. Because who knows, they might play an orchestral arrangement of Crush 40's magnum opus, City Escape.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
That is such an iconic song.
It really
It's
is.
just really good.
Yeah.
I mean, meme on Sonic all you want, but City Escape is so iconic.
Could you imagine they just like call out like Ireland to walk out and then you just hear like doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I lose my mind.
Yeah. Oh my god. I would have lost my mind if I was one of the
Yeah.
athletes. I would have been like,
Yeah, dude.
Oh
I
my
would have
God.
gone crazy for like any of these like
yeah,
soundtracks,
absolutely.
especially.
If I heard Kingdom Hearts, I'd be like, someone put us in the Olympics.
Yeah, man.
We have appreciation.
Yeah. What are we good at, Amanda? What's our forte? What's our sport?
Gaming.
Yeah, add gaming to the Olympics.
Yeah.
We'll probably come in like last.
It's okay though. We're professionals.
Yeah. We were just there for City Escape. That's it.
Yeah, we really are just there for Sonic.
Anyway, moving on. We have some new, never before seen footage of Earthbound 64. Now, before Mother 3 became the cult classic never released in America, I Swear I'm Not Bitter Game Boy Advance game, it started out as a project on the N64 titled Earthbound 64. This project made the switch to the Game Boy Advance as the N64 was nearing the end of its life cycle while the game was still in development. Now, while this game has been scrapped and lost to history, a recent eBay auction has revealed never before seen footage from a 1998 corporate Nintendo CD-ROM. The lucky bidder paid $357 for the item and discovered 25 seconds of unseen footage of the scrapped title. Now, as an Earthbound fan, it is very cool to see the early designs and concepts for character design, story segments, and locations. Some noticeable standouts to me were the factory section where Lucas gets a job, and a look at the RPG combat against early designs of the agitated boar and pig mask enemies. And while Earthbound 64 was canceled and changed into Mother 3, and there is no way that it will ever be released, it's still very cool and interesting to see where it all started. And I'm glad that people are still finding footage and resources of the scrap project.
25 seconds is actually a decent amount of
Yeah.
time, so that person definitely, they're socks are being rocked. It was
Mhm.
great.
Definitely a good investment.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, get ready because during EA Play Live 2021, EA Motive announced that they are indeed working on a Dead Space remake
Let's
for all you Dead
go.
Space fans out there. The game was initially released in 2008 and is classified as a survival horror game. I hate horror games. Not a big fan.
Oh, I love horror games. Amanda.
Until Dawn, great game.
Mhm.
Terrifies me. I actually had trouble sleeping one night. That's embarrassing to say, but you know what? I'm not embarrassed. I'll
Don't
say
be
it.
mean in the comments.
Yeah, I'm a wimp. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh wow, you spooked me, right? Wow.
If I could pull my collar, I would.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Now the new remake has no set release date yet, but it will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The beloved game will be rebuilt from the ground up
Ooh.
in the Frostbite engine, and developers will take advantage of the latest console generation technology to bring Isaac's journey to life once again. And also, Motive is working closely with fans in the Dead Space community to offer feedback on the development of the game itself in the early stages of production. That's really cool
Yeah.
because, you know, Dead Space fans can actually give their input and let them know what's going on, what they would like to see, what they wouldn't like to see. So definitely something to look forward to. All right, Samurai gamers, get your wallets ready for the pre-order of the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. The newly announced cut is set to release on PS4 and PS5 on August 20th with a ton of new content packed inside of it. The PS5 pre-order is $69.99, while the PS4 pre-order is $59.99. Now, the exclusives for both versions of the pre-order include a full Ghost of Tsushima game, the Iki Island expansion, Legends Online co-op mode, digital mini art book, director's commentary, one technical point,
Oh, nice.
Char of Hachiman's favor, and the Hero of Tsushima skin set. Now, the PS5 version has upgrades as opposed to the PS4 version, such as 4K resolution targeting 60 FPS and transferring saved data from the PS4 to the PS5, along with other enhancements. All right, guys. Now, this is where things can get a little wonky, so just bear with me. Starting August 20th, if you have the base PS4 version of the game, you can upgrade to the PS4 Director's Cut for $19.99. If you have the base PS4 version of the game and want to upgrade to the PS5 Director's Cut Edition, you can do so for $29.99. And if you have the PS4 Director's Cut Edition of the game and want to upgrade to PS5 Director's Cut Edition, you can do so for $10.
I didn't know there were so many versions of this game.
They really are covering all their bases and giving you a lot of options.
Yeah.
Finally, it's not over, AJ. If you
Oh,
pre-order,
God.
if you pre-order the digital version of the Director's Cut, you get some extra goodies such as Ghost of Tsushima digital mini soundtrack with 2 new bonus tracks and Ghost of Tsushima 11 pieces of
Ooh.
artwork. Pretty cool.
That is very cool.
That's a lot to unload there. So take your time in figuring out what you would like and what you think is the best option. But it seems like there is a ton of new content to explore and to get excited about. So definitely mark your calendar for gamers. And finally, Battlefield fans, there is a open beta. Now, while I have never played a Battlefield game a day in my life, that first trailer of Battlefield 2042 at E3 rocked my socks enough for me to seriously consider getting the game once it is released. But for you hardcore Battlefield fans out there, you are in luck because the new title will have an open beta sometime in September as a test run. As any beta, it will be limited as to what is actually suggested and will most likely not show the entire scope of what the game modes and maps have to offer, but it will be enough to satisfy players. And if it isn't, well, that's why it's called a test run, people. With an October 22nd release date, this beta will give the developers some extra time and feedback to tie loose ends and make sure that the game is ready to rumble and have players experience their first Battlefield game since 2018. There is no sign up for this beta, but once it is released, a free game client will be available for download on various storefronts. And if you pre-order the game, you'll gain early access to it before its full October 22nd launch. So yeah, definitely get excited about that. I'm very interested in that game. The trailer looks great.
Did.
Well, AJ,
Mhm.
that was fun, informative. That's what I would say. Very informative.
A lot of information.
A lot of information. But yeah.
Fellas, as per usual, we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you took something away. Hope you liked Earthbound 64, because I do. I think that was cool.
He's wearing the shirt to commemorate.
I honestly didn't even plan that. That just kind of happened. But, you know, we take those miracles, I guess. As per usual, I'm AJ. That was Amanda. That was Ryan. You can't
Before we
see
go
him.
off-
Oh, yes, Ryan.
You know what? Throw down in the comments section some happy birthdays for Amanda and AJ.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, thank
Why,
you.
thank you,
Thank you.
You, Ryan. How
Yeah, no
considerate.
problem. Happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank
very,
you.
very, very nice. Very cool.
Hope,
Very poggers.
Hope
Honored.
to God I get a PC off of your recommendations and it runs well.
Yeah.
If it doesn't,
Don't
we
come back.
yeah,
we
you
signed
sign the
disclaimed.
agreement.
Yeah, we put a disclaimer saying
Mhm.
we weren't experts.
Yeah, that's your fault then. Well, anyway, we'll see you next week.